you for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. I am your host, Toni Ringgold, and today I have a wonderful guest with me. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday so far. For those that are connecting with us live, be sure to put in your questions, and we will definitely ask these questions throughout the day or throughout the interview. So, first of all, I am just really enjoying this weather. Doesn't really feel like the winter, but I'm not complaining. I hope everyone is enjoying themselves as well. It's been a lot of stuff going on in the community, especially in Killeen. A young man just lost his life not too long ago in the driveway of, I don't know if it was his home, but he was shot dead, and I know that he was beloved by many. So we would like to say rest in peace to Mr. Eric Hill, and we'd like to have a moment of silence for him. So please keep his family in prayer as we, mourn the loss of yet another. It's really hard. It seems like we just hear a lot of negative things going on, but I am happy to say that we have some positivity in the room today. We have Mr. Raymond C, aka Soul, in the building. Say hello to the people.
How everybody doing?
I'm going to let him introduce himself because he has some wonderful things going on in the community in Central Texas. I'm just really excited and intrigued. I've watched this brother, do a lot in this area, and he just keeps going higher and higher and beating himself, his personal best. It seems like he's getting, just better. And I think that that's what we should all strive to do. So looking forward to hearing about all that he has going on. So you can introduce yourself.
Hi everybody. My name is Raymond, and everybody know me as Soul. In February we have an event, a community event that's called the Taste of Soul, and it's going to be February the 3rd and 4th. The event is going to be huge. Right now we have over 20 vendors. That's craft and food vendors. We have
what kind of food? I'm just interested.
All kind of food. We got everybody from Jamaican food to we got crawfish. We got we got everything. Whatever you need, that's going to be out there. We got po' boys. We got everybody. Everybody's coming out for this event.
Okay.
We also have that Friday. Basically, we're going to do a lot of the caterers. The vendors are going to do everything that Friday because everybody can still be at work. So we want to still put stuff out for Friday. So we're going to have all the vendors. That's the craft and the food vendors coming out. So we got everybody from Mary Kay down to we have Cincy, we have Limsent, all of them. We have a lot of craft vendors coming out. I have my hat lady. She's going to be there. She designs all kind of different hats.
Okay.
Also, and then that Saturday is what we're really proud of right now. We have all the events are going to be that Saturday. So we have a lot of performers. We have the winners of the Apollo amateur thing.
Yes,
they're
I judged that event, and those performers were absolutely amazing. Want to give a shout out to Carrie Ann, Lakeisha. Hey, Fred. He said he sees you representing. Hey, Lady Boss. She said she loves to eat, so she's coming.
So we actually have all of them that they're going to perform. We also have Miss Carrie Fraser's drama team. She's doing this. Oh my God, it's outstanding performance. She is.
That's my girl. Hey,
we're
Carrie.
going to do. She's doing a Black History event because with the event we're incorporating Black History into the event. So she's doing this big performance. So we also have the Polynesian fire dance team. Oh yes, I saw them. They're really good. They are a monster. They are going to perform that evening. We also have Diamond Divas coming out to perform.
Okay.
We have a lot of events that's going to be happening that Saturday. We have stuff for the children. We have pony rides.
So this is a community event.
It's a free community event.
Hey, wait. Say that again.
Free. It's free for all.
Free community event.
Okay,
now the vendors.
Yeah, the vendors not free. Now it's free to come out and watch all the acts that Saturday. It's free to come out. We like I said, we have craft and food vendors. Now they're not free. They will charge you. But you walk up there and say, a Soul said everything's free. No, but the event is free. What I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do is we're trying to bring back community events.
Right.
Me and my partner, Mr. Bay, We put this event together, and what we and I should. I mean, let me go back for a second. I am the owner of the Underground magazine.
Right.
I formed the magazine over a year ago. Basically, what I do is I help promote Black businesses.
Awesome.
In the area.
Awesome.
And that's what this event is for. This event is to help promote and bring awareness to all the black businesses we have in the area. Make awareness to all the programs we have in this area. And basically to put money back into our community.
Yes, it's an economic growth.
Right, and that's what we need here. We need that's why we have like the event is called the Village, and what the Village stands for is that we need to come together and form. We shouldn't have any quarrels about just because I have a business and he has a business and they have a business. We can't come together. That's what the Village is. We have more than one business and we form an umbrella to have these events.
Right.
This is just one of the many that we have coming for next year. I threw a couple last year, but this is the biggest one we're throwing.
And where is it located?
It's at the community center on Veteran Memorial and W.S. Young.
It's just called Community Center?
Yes, the Killeen Community Center.
Killeen Community Center.
Right across the street from McDonald's.
Okay. Now, is it too late for vendors?
No. Now, we have we stop in all vendors. You have up to January the 25th. If you want to get in it, still want to get in it, we have the January 25th to put in to fill out the application.
And we can't really say what the pricing is on air as far as vendors, but if you would like to be, hey Trey, if you'd like to get in, and be a vendor for this free community event, that would be great. How can they get in touch with you in order to do that? Like, do you have an email?
That's what I was just going to tell them. You can go to the Taste of Soul event on Facebook or Eventbrite. We have the applications on there and the PayPal account that you can submit your pay on there. Once you do that, then we'll send you what we do, we send you a cordial welcome you to the Village, because again, we want you to be so that we appreciate what you're doing for us.
Right.
And I want this turnout to be so huge, because again, we have so much stuff in store. Hopefully starting next summer, I'm bringing black block parties.
And that's dope.
Yeah.
I do an event actually, and we're going to do it this year too. We supposed to do it last year, but a lot of things happened last year and wasn't able to do it. But the year before, at the Central Texas Black Heritage Festival, and our first year doing it, we had over 600 people showed up. So if we could get that amount and double it, triple it, listen.
But for each one, we're gonna, because that's what we need.
And I mean, seriously, because I feel like right now people are at the place where you have to think, okay, now I don't like to get political, but I am a realist. And truth be told, if we're gonna be real, we have a new president.
I call him a resident.
And our new president, whatever you want to call him, he is an entrepreneur. And a lot of what he is doing, the things, the way if you look at his plan and his policies that he's trying to implement, it's really going to shake things up. Some people that have become accustomed to living off of the government, you're not going to be able to do that too much longer. You're not. I'm so serious. It's going to be very difficult for you to get those things that you were accustomed to getting and living the way you were accustomed to living. You're not going to be able to do that anymore. And so I am a person, I believe in multiple streams of income. Even if you do have a 9-to-5, there's nothing wrong with getting a side hustle. And you probably, and living in America, you need a side hustle. You need a couple of hustles. You need a couple of hustles. And you need to be able to start thinking outside of the box and thinking in a way that's going so that you can be able to compete with this economy, both nationally and globally, And so one of the things that I'm excited about is the fact that you are bringing all of these Black businesses into one umbrella, like Fred so eloquently put, multiple businesses working together under one umbrella.
Right.
That's really important. I'm a Black business owner. I am the proud owner of Premier Music Academy, honey. I can't say it enough. I love it. I'm gonna tell you something. The other day I walked into the academy and I unlocked the door, and I've had the academy for a while, and I've been in business for myself since 2013. But when I walked in, it was just like all of a sudden it just hit me.
It hit you like that feeling. You just
I was like,
stand in the door for a minute and just.
This mine. It was like, wait a minute. It just hit me. I'm telling y'all, it wasn't a greater feeling. When you work for yourself and you do your own thing, it's such a rewarding feeling to know that you can actually run a business and be successful at it and actually be able to live. Not saying that it's easy, because it's not.
Ooh, that's the truth. I wish somebody tell me how it was going to be this hard. I mean, because even with a magazine, you would think, well, it's not as hard as running a regular business. It actually is, because like when you don't think about it, like even when I started the magazine because I'm retired, and I have a lot of my friends who are retired military. So they all have little businesses here and there. So I was like, you know what? And the magazine was for them. I started it, because I wanted people to know that they got businesses, make people aware of what they have. And, so I was like, well, I also want to, now I can put a little stuff in here. I got a voice now. I could do this right here. And then all of a sudden it just took off. It just took off. And, and then I was like, me and Bay was, going to Houston one day, and it was funny because he looked at me, he said, you need help with this, right? And I said, no, because I've always worked by myself. And I was like, no, I'm good. He was like, dude, you're going to need some help with this. And he said, this is growing way too fast. And I said, no, I'm going to be okay. And sure enough, it just, I got to the point, I was like, can you help me? Can you help brother out?
Remember that time?
Remember that time you offered your help? I'll take you up on that right now. But it has, and it's weird. Like I sit back sometimes.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at the magazine.
Chemo. Yeah.
Shout out to Chemo. Chemo he's amazing.
He's amazing. Yeah.
And oh man, I can't say enough about Chemo. Shout out. I'm looking here. Chemo's Corner.
Chemo's Corner started last month. What he's doing in the magazine now is giving business tips for those who are, if you're starting up a business, or if you have a business and you want to grow that business, he's giving you tips on how to maintain it, start it, maintain it, grow it, everything. And I love it because, again, this is what I was talking about when I said umbrella.
He's a successful businessman,
but he's not afraid to help to make somebody else successful. And that's the problem we have sometimes. We're so afraid to let somebody else shine that we won't help them, because I helped you out, you're gonna do it. But he's doing it for free, and this is what we have to learn. If we don't take control back of our community, we're gonna lose it.
Right.
And we need us to stop bickering and stop putting things in front of us and just come together and keep our money in our own pockets.
Right. I completely agree with you. If you are just tuning in, you are tuned in to Sundays at the Square, and I'm your host, Toni Ringgold. Today I'm sitting down with Soul. And we're talking about the taste of soul. We're also talking about this wonderful magazine that he has, the Underground magazine. Now, how can people get a hold to this magazine? If they want to find it, where can they find it?
Oh, the magazine is everywhere. Every business that's in there, from So Natural, Chaos with a View, Elmore's Fish and Wings, KJ's Po' Boys, Inspired Designs. If you have a ad in the magazine, then they have a copy of the magazine at their spot. If not, you can always reach me at 254-251-9950, and I can just text me, and I can give you copies. Right now, we're working on our website.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask you, because we're in it now. Personally, I love paper.
See,
I'm a
old
person.
school.
Me too. Like
See,
I have my little
right.
pads, and I like to write down stuff. But we also living in an age of technology.
And I'm new to this, so and I always tell people, give me a second because I'm old school. I believe in a handshake. I believe in talking to people face to face. I believe in reading out of a magazine. That's just me. And so, like, everybody's been telling me, so you got to get, you got to do Facebook, and like I never had Facebook, so now everybody like, well,
you ain't got no Facebook.
I don't have. I got a Facebook for the magazine.
Oh, you see, I looked at you.
I don't have a Facebook page personally. I don't because it's
Listen,
it's
now,
just
I'm
me.
not no judgment because honestly, I have a love-hate relationship with social media, but social media is very important.
Yeah, and I know that now. So I'm learning. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to keep it old school and do the new school thing too. But that's just me. That's like I'm gonna tell you, like the title of the magazine is called The Underground. And a lot of people always ask me, what the title means or where you come up with that name.
Right.
Because I'm from New York. I was born in Jersey. I'm from and raised in New York.
Okay.
When we
shout out
to Queens, Rego Park.
Okay.
And the bricks.
Okay,
bricks. But where I'm from, when you say underground, underground was where you found all the best stuff. Your best music was underground. Your best food was them little houses, the underground. We called it underground. That's where the best stuff was. You didn't. A lot of people, it wasn't that the stuff that's the commercials or the social. That's all that was had the ads for it. You didn't even know about it unless it was what we called a hole in the wall. That had the best food, the best clubs, the best.
The kind of chicken grease, that they didn't change. So it still had seasoning.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. See, you tasted everything. You knew what it was. And I loved that growing up. We had that. We had the subways where you can go down there and hear a doo-wop being, 4 dudes standing there singing in the subway, and you like, dude, these dudes ain't got a record deal, or I was that dude, and I ain't gonna lie, I was that dude that was had the cardboard out there. It was a group of us. We'd be out there dancing and stuff. That was me.
You was a B-boy.
Yeah, I lived it. I lived it. Now, you don't even understand. Don't give me that. Don't give me up in here though. But but that's what we did. But that's what the underground was. That's what the underground meant to me. It was when you wanted something, you couldn't get it from Macy's or somewhere else. You knew somebody in the underground. You'd be like, hey, can y'all get but you knew you can get it from there, and that's why my magazine is.
I love that. I love the name.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's like when you looking for that great food, and you don't want to, you looking for that place to go get some clothes or doctor's offices, daycares, or that's what the underground is. It's the best place to get stuff that's ours, that belong to us.
Now, if you are an entrepreneur and you want to get your stuff into the underground, although we can't talk prices on the air, how can they get in touch with you?
Again, my number is 254-251-9950. You can call me. You can email me at the undergroundmonthly@gmail.com. You can or you can actually go onto the Facebook page. It's the Underground. There's a long name, so it's the Underground Monthly, the Honest Truth. And what we do is you can. But and I always tell people this, and I make it very clear. I interview everybody that goes in the magazine, and I do this because I want people to know who I am, what my magazine stands for, but I also want to know who you are and what you stand for. Right. Because what I want to tell everybody is that my magazine speaks for me. It speaks volumes for me. It speaks of who I am and what I believe in. So if I can't believe in you, or if I don't believe that you are legit, and I have to tell people that because everybody ain't for us. Unfortunately, that's the truth. Everybody's not for us. And my thing is, if your mentality is hustle, hustle is for something else. This is a business magazine. Okay. So if you got a hustle,
you know what? I'm a hustler.
And don't get me wrong, I'm a hustler. Yeah. I'm a hustler, but my hustle is something different. This is my business. Right. It's a difference. If you and that's why I always tell people, if you can't change your mentality from hustle to business, then your hustle will never become anything. So if you can change your hustle to a business, then you can prosper, and I help you prosper. I help you push that. But again, if you can't see past, when I would tell people, like, I would ask people, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't tell me where you see yourself in 5 years, then why would I can't put that's you're not because the whole idea is for my magazine to flourish and your business to flourish. So if you can't see your business in 5 years, guess what? My business is not growing either. So my business is gonna grow.
Right.
So
I want to give a shout out to Will Wright, Stephanie Pelton Miller, Roman Garcia, and Chemo 7 who have joined in on the live broadcast today. Shout out to everyone. And Chemo, I was just talking about you actually because I see that you have a
what's up,
part
family?
in the magazine, Chemo's Corner. I can't wait to read this. Listen, Chemo, that's a stand-up guy. So
I have to
I'm
give you
really...
the last month's issue too, because that's what the very first one was in the last month's issue.
Okay.
So I have to give you that one as well.
And if you're just tuning in, you are tuned in to Sundays at the Square. I'm your host, Toni Ringgold. Today I'm sitting down with Soul. He is the co-founder of Taste of Soul and the founder and publisher of the Underground magazine. So let's get back on Taste of Soul for a little bit. So with Taste of Soul, you're going to have, it's a free community event.
Free.
I love that. There will be vendors there. So, of course, the vendors, right, be prepared to purchase whatever from the vendors, but the admission into the actual festival is free. Yep. It is the 3rd and 4th. On the 3rd, what exactly is going on?
Well, basically, the 3rd is pretty much just for the vendors.
And that's a Friday and Saturday?
That's a Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
Because people are still going to be at work Friday, so we're going to open up for lunch that Friday, so you come out and
you're gonna open at lunch.
Yeah, because basically what
That's
we want,
cool.
We want people to know what's going on. So we're gonna open that Friday for the vendors to come out, and then we're gonna open up for lunch. So y'all gonna come out there and eat, and we're gonna open up for dinner as well. So we're gonna have everybody out there, all the vendors and the craft vendors will be out there too. So there'll be a lot of craft vendors out there. So you come out there, you can purchase some stuff, food, whether it's food or crafts. We also have workshops that's gonna be out there as well.
What kind of workshops?
I'm sorry. I can't. I know we got 2 workshops that's
Fred
going to
is
be out
on here.
there.
What kind of workshops are y'all gonna have, Fred? Let us know. And in the meantime, you can also go. If you want to learn more about the magazine, you can go to facebook.com/The Underground Monthly.
Yes.
Again, that's facebook.com/The Underground Monthly. Send a message there if you're interested in being in the magazine. Also, if you're
in Taste of Soul
or being a part of Taste of Soul, make sure that you put that in there. Are you still okay? So the vendors, you said, is January 25th. That's correct.
That's the last day. That's the last day that we'll be accepting applications for the vendors. Because reason is because we have to get a lineup together. And we have to get the lineup for entertainment together.
What about entertainment?
Now, the entertainment is the same way because we have to get a lineup for the entertainment.
Are y'all still looking for some entertainment?
Yes. Now we still looking for entertainment, but again, let me put this out there. It is a free event, which means that all entertainment
they're not getting paid.
They're not getting paid.
Right.
But I ask that if you want to do something, please come out, because what this is about is to bring awareness to like I said, whether you got a group, maybe you got a group and you want people to know.
I'm thinking about with the academy, because I got some singers. So I'm you know what? I think I'm gonna put some of my.
Hey, you heard it here first. You heard it here first. She said she's gonna do it, and she knew it's free, so she can't go back on it.
Yeah, I can't go back. I can't be like, no.
But honestly, because we had some people who wanted to be in it, and they wanted to get paid, and I said
no.
I
mean, and here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. I tell people all the time, you pick and you choose. You pick and you choose. Now, I'm an entertainer, and yes, I do get paid to perform. But there are some things that I will do, and I think that it's important. And let me tell y'all a little story about this. And this is for anybody that's out there that may be in entertainment or whatever you may be. Don't be afraid to volunteer your time. Let me give you a reason why. When I was finishing up at Temple Junior College, 2-year college, I was getting ready to audition for UMHB. University of Mary Hardin Baylor. Shout out in Belton, Texas. I think they just won the national championships in football, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, and so they, there was a Lions Club event, and it was unpaid. And it was the week before my scholarship audition. And I had a lot to do, but they said, "Man, Tony, we would really love for you to sing this song." They saw me sing at the symphony, and they wanted me to sing this song again. And I said, "Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. It's for a worthy cause." And they were like, "Well, it's not. You're not getting paid." I said, "That's fine." Do you know that when I went in for my scholarship audition, three of the people, it was a 4 panel, three of the people there were at the Lions Club event. And the one lady, she said, "I remember you. You sang at that Lions Club event just this past weekend." And baby, when I tell you that scholarship was no.
See?
See that? So I'm just telling you, just think about think outside of yourself.
And that's what we're trying to do.
Because you just never know
who gonna be there, who gonna show up,
or how you'll be blessed.
Or you might bless somebody else, and that's my thing. It's more than just getting paid for certain. And again, I understand. Believe me, I'm about the money myself, because my magazine don't grow on trees. I wish it did. I wish it was free, but all that come out of my pocket. So
right.
I understand, but some things we need to just say, you know what. This is for the.
This is bigger than me,
and it is, and that's why I tell people. I always tell people. I tell people about my magazine. I say it's not really. I don't consider it a magazine. I consider it a movement.
Right.
It's a voice for us now. Now we have a voice. Now, just like I always tell people, if you know how to write, if you can write, and you got something on your mind, email it to me. Right. Again, if it's something dealing with the community, I'll post it. I have no problem with it. I want us to have a voice. I want us to be able to share something. If you know about something that happened in the community that people need to know about, let us know.
Right.
And that's what this is about. This basically is to make awareness to the people that we have in our community, to the programs we have in our community. And again, we're going to bring together. We're going to bridge the Black History Month with this as well. So when you come out there, you're going to see Black History stuff throughout the event. So,
I love that.
So again, because the reason is because I'm a big Black History buff. I was a Black History teacher for 7 years.
What?
And what I tell people is,
wow, that's awesome.
I love Black History, but our history goes so much deeper than you'll ever learn in the school that you'll ever learn on TV.
Do you know that Rod Duckett? I don't know if you saw what he's doing.
I don't know. I don't.
You don't? Do you know? Oh, I need to connect you with Rodney Duckett. If you don't know who that is, he is doing an actual genealogy course.
Oh yeah, we was at the Kwanzaa. I think he was at the Kwanzaa.
He's doing a genealogy course, and you're going to be able to learn a lot about your history and who you are. Really,
I was there.
DNA.
I talked to him. And I ain't good with names.
But
my bad, family. I just ain't good with names. if he come in the face, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's my man. Yeah, it's my man. But,
it's my man. It's my man.
But the whole thing is, and that's what we're trying to do. I want to bring awareness to what we have, because a lot of people don't know that we have these businesses. A lot of people a lot of us don't know where our businesses are. And then the whole thing about it is, like I said, we got newcomers that, like, I got it at the newcomers building on post. So like when the soldiers come in here, they'll know where they got the hair, the hair salons, barbershops, daycares, doctors' offices. People don't even. I was talking to a young lady the other day, and she didn't know we have a Black chiropractor here. And I was like,
wow,
we got dentists, doctors, chiropractors, everything here in Killeen. But we don't know this, and this is that's what the event is for, so people can come out and see all what we have and all that, how beautiful that we can be when we come together.
Exactly.
And that's why, and like I said, so that's what we're trying. Like, this here is going to be that launch pad for, like, I want to bring back block parties, and I would tell people, I'm old school again. See, like, a lot of people don't know what a block party is. When we used to put them cones out on into the streets, they put the cones out on each street, so can nobody drive down the street. Everybody come out with dishes. Everybody. I
love that.
We used to have, and so we're gonna bring that. We're gonna bring that back. We're gonna start bringing these block parties back, and what that does is that introduces you to your community. Yeah. And it was funny.
Make real connection.
Right, and we was at an event called the Meeting of the Minds, and John Crow, which is a very good personal friend of mine, he had said something that I thought was intriguing, and he said that we don't even know who our neighbors are. We don't know the people next door to us. We don't know the people down the street from us anymore. Like when I was growing up, you knew everybody. And I told him, I said, on my block, I know who my neighbor is. I know the guy next to me on both ends because my kids play with these people. And I said, but it's so true that we allow our kids to go outside and play with these other children, but you don't know who their parents, who they belong to. And I told her, I said, but we have to learn that, and that's why I want these community affairs. So you will learn who's in your neighborhood. You'll know what they do, who they are. And
how to support one another. I just had last night I put up a live video. I was working with one of my students. Shout out to Miss Kennedy, and one of my friends. She said, "Oh, I'm so glad she came. I told her mother about you." And she's a makeup artist who's going to be doing my makeup for an event next Thursday.
What's her name? Her
name is Ari Price. Shout out Ari. Hey, girl. But anyway, she's going to be doing my makeup. But I'm trying to put it in words. It's like she didn't have to tell that lady about me.
Right.
But because we connected with one another, when the lady mentioned that she had a daughter who wanted to take voice lessons, Ari immediately said, "Oh, Toni Ringgold." And that is what I like to see. I like to see businesses connect, people connect, because it's really about the interpersonal relationship that you build with someone else.
Right.
You don't have to be besties. Y'all don't have to go and you don't have to do any of that. No. But build a relationship strong enough that you don't mind helping that other person, because when you go and you send somebody somewhere, they're gonna do the same for you. If you are connected to them in a real way and it's genuine, then people are going to be more apt to help you. They're going to be more apt to support you if they see that, if they feel that it's real. So I love what you're doing with A Taste of Soul. I love what you're doing with the Underground magazine. I think this is great. I think this is really, really great. And I think that people need to support this. If they want to find you, they can go on Facebook.com/The Underground Monthly.
The Underground Monthly, The Honest Truth. Yeah, because there's another, I guess there's somebody put up one out a long time ago and they never took it off Facebook. So it's one called The Underground Magazine or something like that. But you just make sure you put The Underground Monthly to the Honest Truth. Because what it is, that site is a topic site.
Okay.
And what we do is we put topics on there and let people, honestly talk about these topics. And I say honestly, don't do put nothing on there that you want somebody you think is supposed to, somebody supposed to be honest about how you feel. And that's my thing. One thing everybody would tell you about me is that I don't sugarcoat nothing.
Yeah, clearly.
I don't bite my tongue about nothing. I ain't afraid to tell you how I feel. Want to
give a couple of shout outs here. Want to give a shout out to Tachi. And want to give a shout out to Taylor Made, aka Word. She said, "Hey, Soul."
Hey, Word. I was just talking about you. Or we was just talking about you.
Talking about you, girl.
How you doing? Just talking about you earlier.
Yes. So shout out to those that are tuned in. We appreciate the love, man. You go, boy. Fist bump.
I appreciate it. I'm trying.
This is great. This is good stuff. Really.
And this issue here, this is the first of the new year. This is the year in review issue. I do like the music.
Okay, I'm gonna read something out of here.
This is
Which one we do?
like this is the top 10. We have the top 10 list, all the top 10 movies of last year, indie films, TV shows. This was the best events that we had for last year and interviews that we did.
Okay.
This, like I said, I love
now, is
music.
This the editor's? This is your editor.
This is my top.
Okay,
10,
so we're gonna
top 20.
we're gonna listen to. We're gonna look at Soul's his playlist here. Oh, I love this song. This song is actually gonna be at my friend's wedding tomorrow. This is I ain't gonna say it out loud. I can't say it now because then I'm gonna ruin it. But it's a surprise. Anyway, yeah, y'all just have to get the magazine.
It was sung by Major.
Yeah, you just had to get the magazine. Is that 1990 X
by Maxwell?
By Maxwell. I like Amen by Anthony Hamilton. Definition of a Woman, Dave Hollister.
That's my.
Well, let me find out you got a good little musical palette. So I Can Have You Back, Joe. I like that song. I Rise, Andra Day. Yes, I know another person who loves that song. Love song anyway. Kevin Ross, Back in My Arms. Jaheim. I like that song.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
Sunshine's my. You don't know that.
What?
I'm trying to tell you that's my.
Hold up. Let me know after 7. Permission, Ro James. That's my stuff. Keep you. This song, my baby is 7 years old. This Keep You in Mind is his favorite. I said, what 7-year-old? That boy,
that's my daughter. She loves it.
When
they come
when
on,
the bass come on, he just be grooving. I'm like, okay. Let me see. Thick of It. I like that. I do. That's my jam.
I do.
That's my jam.
I'm telling you.
Phone Down. Yes. Off of Erica's mixtape. Crush. Okay. Who is that?
Una. Wait, Usher.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go listen to that. You think put me on something. Lake by the Ocean. I haven't heard that one either. So I'm gonna go look that up. And that's by Maxwell. In comment, Alicia Keys, Sleeping with the One I Love. That's
Fantasia.
my jam.
Fantasia.
And Keep Searching. Okay, by R. Kelly.
I'm gonna tell you that a lot of people don't know about that song. Keep Searching by R. Kelly. I'm telling you, that song is, man, that's one of my favorite like R. Kelly songs. And that was from the CD he just put out last year. But that song is powerful. It is. It really is.
Okay. And then I'm looking in this magazine and I see that you have some recipes. So you be cooking or whatever?
I do the thing. I put my foot in it. I do the thing.
Look at my face.
Let me tell you something, Don. I've been cooking before. I cook better than most women you know. And I said most women that you know.
You know what? Are you doing a cook-off?
I do a cook-off. Well, I will be down there cooking for the Taste of Soul. I will be making some dishes myself for the Taste of Soul. So yeah, you can come on down there and you know, with your palate.
Taylor Made asked a question, aka Words, said, "How do you get the magazine or become a subscriber?" I missed that part.
Okay. Now we're working on that right now. I actually have like I said, I just got a young lady working with me right now. And we're trying to develop our website and our subscription site. Again, like I said, I'm old school to everybody. Just got to understand, I'm a handout kind of guy. I you know, so, but if you need anything, if you need a magazine, if you want one, just give me a call again at 254-251-9950. And you can just give me a call.
When do you think your website will be done?
I'm hoping, like I said, by this summer, because honestly, I don't want to. There's a lot of things we're trying to do, and I don't want to put out a lot of information because we're trying to actually go through somebody else to set up.
Don't worry about it.
Set up a free
summer.
Yeah, but this summer we will. So
you're gonna still have the handheld copies.
Yeah, always.
That'll be at the different businesses. Well, now, do you have that listed on your Facebook page?
As what are the businesses? Or
that you can find them?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Actually, I'm gonna put that out actually as well. But we're right. Yeah, that's what the site is going to be. Where we're going to have like all the ads that are in there will be on the site as well.
So let me make a suggestion. My suggestion would be for you to take. You ready? No. My suggestion would be for all the businesses that you know have the magazines on your Facebook page, the Underground Monthly.
Yes,
go ahead and list that and pin that at the top so that people can know where in the areas. And then make me a drop off.
Okay.
For Premier Music Academy for those that are in the Temple area. Because I know right now, primarily you have everything
in the Killeen
area.
We do actually have Killeen area. We have Austin and Fort Worth.
So we need something in Temple, and I know a couple of businesses that would be interested in that. And also, if you would like to be in the magazine, what do they need to do?
Give me a call, or you can submit your ad, or just submit. Just email me at undergroundmonthly@gmail.com. You can email me or call me, and what I do is like I always interview everybody in the magazine, and I'm big on that because again, like I want to say, I like to talk to people because I want you to understand who I am and what I stand for and what my magazine stands for, and I want to know who you are personally. I don't want to know your business. I want to know who you are, because who you are,
integrity and character is everything.
Tell me about your business.
Yeah.
So that's just who I am. So I like to sit down with everybody and talk to them about the magazine, and we go. And then once we do that, we good. And then I go from there. And all you have to do is just submit your ad. Once I interview you, once we do the interview, it ain't pretty much an interview. It's just like I just want to sit down and talk to you about where we going from here. And I want people to understand that once you're in a magazine, this is a family. This is not just you putting the ad in. This is why I'm trying to tell people.
And although I can't say prices on the air, I do know the prices, and they're actually very reasonable, folks.
Yes.
Extremely reasonable, actually. So you have to learn how to invest. And I say this, being a business owner, it takes money to make money. So if you're going to invest in something, why not invest in something that's in your own community?
Yeah.
Why not invest in somebody that's coming up just like you are? Y'all could come up together. Hey, shout out to Jenda who just joined us. How you doing, beautiful? Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Friday, because I know I am.
And I want to put this out there real quick. Starting March, we will be charging for the magazine. Starting in March. The reason is, and I want to make sure I get this clear, because the magazine has been free for up until now.
For a year.
But it is growing. And again, that is taking money, and everything come out of my pocket. I don't do government. I don't have no grants, no government funding, no partners or nothing.
We're gonna change that.
Every dime come out of my pocket.
We're gonna change that.
So we will be charging for the magazine starting in March. But what I'm asking for all the people that want to put an ad in, if you have a business, that I'm asking that you submit a coupon. Like, and what we're trying to do is to have coupons in the magazine. So what that'll do is that'll draw business to you. So like when they get the magazine, they can pay. Yeah, they pay $5 for the magazine, but they have like $200 worth of coupons in the magazine. So what that does is that's going to bring revenue to my magazine and to your business because of the coupons.
Right.
So when you submit your ad,
and this magazine is very interesting. I have to tell you guys, like, I've been looking at it, and I just make myself put it down because I need to pay attention to the interview. But there are a lot of different articles in here and just stories.
We have some funny stuff too. This here is called I just started this month. This is a friend of mine, Miss Lil. Hey, Miss Lil. I love Miss Lil. And she has this thing called, and that's how the fight started.
Okay.
And you have to read them. Those are hilarious. And we had a bunch of them in there. We'll start putting them in there each month. But that when I tell you, I have been knowing Miss Lil for a long time, and I've been trying to get these things. And I said, oh, now I got my own magazine. I can put them in the magazine. And so she agreed to put some in the magazine. So each month we will have some in there, and they are hilarious. So yes, you have to get the magazine just for that if you don't do nothing else. And then we also have, like I said, we also have a Did You Know, where I will be, like, I like posting and stuff about Black history that, again, you're not going to learn in no school. Nobody's going to tell you. Right. And then the reason, and like I said, the reason is, in a lot of schools, you ain't going to learn it because they don't want you to know your heritage. And they don't. They don't want you to know you come from a rich heritage. They don't want you to know, the strength that's behind us. Right. So, absolutely. So that's one of the Did You Know? I got top 10.
Okay. So I'm going to read something.
So I got 10 of like the top Black history that you probably didn't know about.
I think people might know about Benjamin Banneker. That's gonna be too easy.
Well, it's a lot of them. That's why I wanted to make it easier.
No, I'm saying if I put this out there right now, because I'm gonna read one of these.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't know about them.
Really? Okay. Well, I'm gonna read the top one then. Benjamin Banneker. He created the almanac. Born to free slaves in 1731, Banneker became an astronomer, author, inventor, mathematician, and surveyor. He invented some of the most effective clocks of his time, planned out the city of Washington, D.C.
He planned out the entire city of Washington, D.C.
and published 6 almanacs that each included political and social commentary, particularly advocating for the rights of slaves and free blacks.
Yeah, and again.
And this has been your Black History Nugget.
365.
Okay. If you are just tuned in, you are tuned in to Sundays at the Square, and I'm your host, Toni Ringgold. I am having me a really good time with Soul. He is the founder and publisher of the Underground Monthly. This is a magazine, local magazine right here in Central Texas. He also is the co-founder of Taste of Soul, which is going to be a wonderful festival that's going to be on February 3rd and 4th at the Killeen Community Center. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Bay. That's the other co-founder. of the
Taste of Soul.
Taste of Soul. So I want to make sure that we understand.
Shout out.
That's my dude. You know, like I
Yes.
said, we've come in together.
It's good when you got some people that you can ride with together, that has the common goal at hand. I'm really excited.
Yeah, when you mentally on the same page, it doesn't matter how much money either one of you make. It don't matter. Again, 'cause we got two different businesses, but it doesn't matter because again, when you on that same page mentally, it doesn't matter whose name is in front. Because the funny thing was, he called me to do this. He was actually supposed to do it, but he was like, I ain't radio ready. And I said,
he told me, I was like, yeah, because I had put it, okay, this is what happened. I've been tracking the event because I knew that I was going to it. And I was like, I want to bring them in. So I put something in the event feed. Okay. And then he was like, he hit me in the inbox, like, hey, call me or whatever. And so he was like, okay, I'm gonna get my brother on it. And I'm like, yeah. What you mean? Like,
and that's what he called me. He said,
get my brother on it?
He said, and there's a funny thing, because that's why I said it, because he's not afraid to let, he know that this ain't what he do. He's like, okay, I need you to get on there.
He knows his strengths, right? And he knows yours.
But we can do this together without one head getting bigger than the other. Because again, this is about
maybe you
us.
need to teach a class on that.
My grandfather always told me you can't save everybody. I don't want to be saved. So I
don't save them.
My thing is, so my thing is I can show you, and that's what we trying to do. I'd rather show you than sit back and tell you, because that's the problem with our community right now. We got a lot of people giving a lot of solutions. Or they could tell you what needs to be done. They can, or we can do some papers on what needs to be done. We can have forums on what needs to be done. But the problem is, as soon as the forum over, everybody go in their separate directions. I'm not here to give you a forum. I'm not here to tell you what needs to be done. I'm just gonna go out there and do it. And then my thing is, if you want to ride with me, we do it.
What I see is people can recognize the problem or the issue, but they don't necessarily have the solutions or the steps.
Some of them have the solution. They just ain't going out to do it. But there's
steps though to this, because you can say, okay, we need to unify. Okay, that's a solution, but how?
And that's my thing, right? And we always say that. That's be the first thing. We all need to come together.
Just come together as one. Don't that sound good when you say it?
It sounds good when it come off the tongue. It's like, oh, we need to come together as one. Okay, well then do it.
But how are we gonna do it?
Just come together. And that's the whole thing. Just come together. Stop saying what we need to do. Just come together. Stop putting and again.
But in order to come together, that means that you're gonna have to put some of your own agendas to the side.
And I was just gonna say that. And it's funny because I said this. We have a blog talk show on Tuesday nights.
I'm gonna have to tune in.
And one of the conversations we had was about unification. We were talking about how we, as a community, we need to unite and come together as black. And I had said that we need to put everything behind us, religion, politics, everything, and come together as black people and just put everything aside and just do it. And then somebody actually said that I was disrespecting religion. I wasn't religious. What? Because I said it. And I was like, okay, what did you hear? And that's my thing. Like I would tell people, I have no problem with whatever makes you a great person. If it's Allah, if it's Christ, if it's Buddha, or whatever it is, if it make you a better man,
flower.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you rub your ears, do whatever you do, I have no problem with that. But my thing is, as when we come together, it's certain things that we have to let go. And I'm just talking about for that business, for that event. Like I said, me and Rob, hey, we two different things. I'm gonna tell you,
other people do it all the time, and I'm not gonna make it a race thing. But what I'm gonna say,
you can make it a race thing.
You can go, you know, and certain people will go and they'll play golf with each other, and they will, and can't stand
each other.
I mean, cannot.
And they know they can't stand each other.
And they get in a car and just.
And they know but they know,
but they understand
business,
the common goal.
Yep.
And it's not just business; it's community as a whole.
Right. When I say business, I don't mean like money business. I mean business as far as they know what they need to do. And again, I'm not asking nobody. We ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to hang out.
We don't.
We ain't got to go have a drink after we done. I mean,
I don't want to.
if we can come together and just make sure our money stay in our community, period. I mean, it's not. That's it. I mean, we shouldn't have to be
and here's the
struggling to
thing.
do that.
When we talk about community, when I say community, I'm talking about where you live.
I'm
talking about where you at. I'm talking
I'm
about
different. When I say community, I mean black as a whole. Like when I say community, I mean whatever community that we live in, that we have business in, that's our community.
Right.
Whether it's New York, whether it's Philadelphia, whether it's Texas, it's Georgia, that's our community. Our community is where our money grows. And if we're not putting our money back into that community, guess what? We don't have a community.
See, a lot of people like, when I'm originally from Austin, and when I moved to Temple, they was like, ugh, Temple? What's in Temple? Why you want to live in Temple? I mean, they just what is that? And I said, this is my home now. And so when I go out and I seek to help others, I'm helping those that are within my community, within Central Texas. And I'm looking at all of this talent, all these gifts. I mean, y'all, listen, I put on some events and I'm telling you right now, it is some talented individuals. These kids are talented. There's adults, there are gifted people that are just great at what they do and just don't have people that are supporting them. Because everybody thinks that you gotta get to a certain point and then flee. But you don't have to do that. Yep. Oh, I love you too. I love you too, Shantana. That's so sweet.
I want to
but yeah, like we can build here.
And we can. And I'm not just saying just Killeen. I'm talking about Killeen, Temple, Harker Heights, Austin, Round Rock. I mean, wherever our communities are, we can, again, build each of these communities. We don't have to, if there's an event in Killeen and you live in Waco, come on down. Because my thing is, if you come down here, guess what? When you throw something up there, I'll drive up there.
Come up there.
I will. And I was just telling Rob that same thing. This morning, last night, it was an event that happened Saturday, and I was like, well, why ain't nobody tell me about it? And I said, no matter what it is, we need to support it. We need to be there, because what that does is it shows, okay, we're here. I mean, whether it's successful, whether it's a good turnout, but we need to show up.
And I like what Tachi just said. He said there's too much competition. Like, now don't get it twisted. I'm competitive.
I am too,
baby. Because don't get me on. I'll tear you up with some spades.
Some bone spades. I'm a poker. I'm a poker man. So you just
listen. I'm serious. Like, I'm for real. I'm very competitive. But and there's a difference between healthy competition and that other stuff
and ratchetness. You say ratchetness
and trying to sabotage. Because that's what I've experienced. I've had people, and it's so funny when people try to sabotage, because it ends up always backfiring. Always. I mean, and so it's like, there's a difference. I feel like there's camaraderie and there's a healthy competition that we have. That when you see your brother or your sister doing well, that it should give you something to say, okay, I got to step my game up and keep myself together. But it should never be like, ooh, I can't believe they doing this, and I'm going to try to sabotage what they're doing, and I'm hating on what they're doing, or trying to keep them from doing something. That's the difference between, and so that's where I am. And I love meeting people like you who have that same understanding and that same mindset. There's a lot of different events that are coming up. We had the Six Rings Mixer on January 18th at the Monarch right here in downtown Temple. My little brother, he's going to be, as well as Mr. Marcel. They're putting together, now let me tell you something about these people. Like, I love hip hop and I love music in general, but these guys are actually dope. No, really. They're actually really, really dope. No, I'm serious. Because how some people be like, this my homeboy, this my cousin, you they mixtape. No. Like, these guys, they're really great at what they do. And so that's coming January 18th at the Monarch downtown. It's the 6 Rings. I know I'm going to be in the building, and a couple of my friends are probably going to be getting on the mic and performing too. So excited about that.
Text me, and again, as long as you text me, I'll be there. I support everything because again, I'm big on it because I want people to support mine.
Right.
So I'm here. I'm willing to support whatever it is that you're willing to put out. Now again, I got to judge the music when I hear it, so I can't. Listen, I can't.
I'm gonna let you hear something when we get out the air.
I can't vouch for everybody, but I'm old school, so my hip hop is different. What's your hip hop? My hip hop is different.
Okay, give me some of your hip hop.
You don't want my hip. See, my hip
hop. Let
me
tell you, come on, man.
My hip hop is, Nas,
Wu-Tang, baby.
I'm talking about.
Nas is in my top 5.
I'm talking about the original LL. I'm talking about. I'm bad LL. I'm talking about. I'm talking about. See, I'm like I said.
No, these guys are lyricists. So let me be clear.
That's the difference. See,
they're lyricists.
It's funny because I've been in Texas a long time and nothing personal.
It ain't. I'ma come down. I'ma come through.
Y'all don't tell stories.
Now don't hate, because wait a minute, because I like a little ratchet every once in a while.
I ain't mad. I mean, that's all that. But I like the stories.
Tachi say I'm gonna have to let you know what's up. See, you gonna have to be there
stories.
now.
I like stories. I like you to tell. I don't need to know about what you ain't got and what you trying to pretend you got. Tell me a story. That's where I'm from. Where I'm from, we told stories.
I'm gonna put you on a couple of people.
So
because you gotta hear Tachi too.
We had Rakim. I'm talking about. They told a story. You listen. It made you go somewhere when you was listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody just want to get a good hook with a nice little beat and that's a hit. And I'm like, what did he just say? So. Again, my different, but
so
I'm
you're not a
fan
fan of wood grain?
I don't even know what that is. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I have no idea who that is.
The Spinners. Yeah.
I have no idea who that is. I ain't even.
He said who?
I don't even.
Listen, I'll put you on some underground stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
And see, that's what I said. I'm underground. See, that's the underground
Candy
stuff.
paint? No.
I don't.
Okay, I'm quit laughing.
Yeah, because
you got me cracking up.
Yeah, I might be showing my head right now, but hey, I don't.
He said, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. I don't even. I'm just saying because I don't listen to it anymore like I used to. Because again,
it's some good. Listen, it's some good. It's some real good ratchet stuff that a story to. Okay, so I would suggest if you want to listen to something that's semi-ratchet but that's got a good story and try to ease yourself into it, I would suggest something like Zero or UGK. No? UGK?
UGK.
Okay, I'm about to say the whole lot.
No.
Yeah, you
Ride Dirty, yeah. Now, UGK, my dudes. I was UGK when they was underground. Right. I was in UGK when they was underground back in the day when they was Scarface, UGK, all them.
Okay, that's a little.
But that's not right. But they still, them storytellers. They still do. Yeah. But even like some of the young dudes now I listen to is like J. Cole, Wale. I like them. Kendrick Lamar. I like them.
Kendrick Lamar's in my top 5
because they beat, but they lyrical. They tell stories. I ain't talking about these cats just get on the mic and just be. And I'm gonna tell you like this. This is the difference. Where I'm from. They call MCs, and then you have rappers. Like right now, there's a bunch of rappers out, and it's not a lot of MCs.
What I'm gonna tell you, these guys are lyricists, and you're gonna be there. And I'm gonna make sure.
Matter of fact,
January 18th, 6 Rings.
You heard it from me right now. January 18th, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna tell you one thing about me. Like I tell everybody,
tell the truth.
I'm truthful. So again, one thing about me, you gonna know. Don't ask no question.
So if you get him to be so now let me ask you this. Now we're gonna up the stakes a little bit. Good. I hope you still tuned in.
All right.
So we're gonna up the stakes a little bit. If you like what you heard, you have to promise that I'm gonna do a live video and you gonna shout these dudes out.
I shout them out. Matter of fact, I do it there.
Pinky promise.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it even more. I'm gonna tell you like this. If I like it, you got a spot that tastes of soul.
What? You heard that? Did you hear that?
I'll tell you right now. If I like it, you got a spot that tastes of soul.
You got a spot that tastes of soul. Y'all better.
And that's my word. And again, I'm old school. My word is everything.
Tachi too. Yup.
So.
All right.
But I'm telling you.
Let that. Don't sweat. Look, now I got ratchet. Okay, let me get myself.
But I'm telling you, hey,
All right, he pinky promised, y'all. Y'all
pinky
saw
promise.
it.
You know, hey,
He pinky promised.
everybody know my word is everything I believe in. So I'm telling you, if I tell you I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna tell you if they're good, if they worth whatever it is.
All
I
right.
got you.
All right.
I got you.
All right.
I ain't even got to worry
Listen,
about
I want to thank you so much for coming in today.
I appreciate
thank
this.
you so much.
This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had my fun in a while. I like this.
Yeah, man. Want to thank everyone for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. I am your host, Toni Ringgold. Listen, you need to be at the Taste of Soul at the Killeen Community Center.
February the 3rd and the 4th. The 3rd we're going to do from 12 to 8. They're going to start at lunch, 12 to 8. Saturday will be 8 to 8. We have food vendors, craft vendors. That Saturday we will have performers that's going to do everything. We got stuff for the children.
Yes.
We have Black History stuff. I'm telling you, if you ain't been in a community fair in a long time, I promise you, we're gonna make this worth every hour of the hour. It's gonna be worth everything you come out for.
All right.
Also, I need to give a shout out to my boy Mario. Mr. Mario himself will be hosting the Taste of Soul. If y'all know who Mr. Mario is, y'all need to.
Mr. Mario Ward.
Mr. Mario is my man. When I tell you, Mr. Mario sings, he do spoken word. Mr. Mario do. Hey, when I tell you, if you ain't seen an entertainer, Mr. Mario is a true entertainer.
This is exciting news.
He agreed to bless my Taste of Soul with his presence, and I so I'm giving a shout out to him and a shout out to my family, Mr. Bay, Miss Phyllis. Love y'all. We hold it down. I'm telling you, we taking Killeen by storm, and we about to do big things here. So y'all look out for anything that say the underground, anything that says Mr. Bays, anything that say the village. As long as it got that stamp on it, I promise you, you're going to enjoy yourself and you're going to have a good time.
Yes, and D. Moore Jr., this is how you can get involved. First of all, you need to be performing February 3rd and 4th. And you are also one of the people, Gutter, I want you to talk to him because I want him on the 6 rings. I know that you were looking for some performers. That's somebody that you need to talk to. Listen, I'm so excited. All right, so let me end this because I'm going to keep talking. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope you have a happy Sunday. Thank you for tuning in to Sundays at the Square. Thank you for all my live viewers. We love and appreciate you guys. Make sure that you check me out on Facebook, Toni Ringgold. That's RINGGOLD. You can also check me out on myb106.com. Type in my name. My sister got her own tab, and you can look at all the shows.
See, I'm trying to be like that.
And the other shows as well. Make sure that you tune in and keep yourself in the loop. And if you are someone who is doing something positive in the community, make sure that you hit your girl up. Inbox me. You can call me at 254-577-0993. I want to keep everyone, in the loop. I just love community. So thanks again for tuning in.
Can I get one more shout out real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got to the radio. We have every Tuesday night from 7 to 9. We have a block talk show. It's called Habanari Gani, which means in Swahili, Black News.
Okay.
And what we do is we have a program every Tuesday night where we discuss topics that's in the community. Last week, actually past Tuesday, we had the topic was can a single mom raise a man? We also before that we had a topic about human trafficking that's going on in Killeen. A lot of people don't even know about that.
Okay.
So each week we have a huge discussion about things. So you can tune in. You can tune in.
Habari Ghani.
You can tune in. Or you can. It's an internet blog talk. So you can go on. You can go online, or you can call. Just text me and I'll give you the number if you want to call in. My number is 254-251-9950. I'm going to say that one more time, 254-251-9950. But yeah, please log in, call in. We be having some serious discussions, and we love feedback.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to Sundays at the Square once again. I had soul in the building. This has been a wonderful, fun interview today. And again, thank you guys so much for your support. We love y'all. Bye.